Some revenge comes with shouting, some comes with bullets, and some comes quietly, so quiet you only realize it has happened after everything you loved is already broken. For weeks after the attack on my wife, Abuja stood still around me. Police came, soldiers came, DSS officers came. They swarmed our home, asking questions, taking statements, and promising justice. They called it an unfortunate incident. They said it looked random, but I knew better. Nothing about it felt random to me. The vibrant, confident woman I married disappeared. Mina stopped speaking in full sentences. Any unexpected sound, even a footstep, made her flinch. She couldn't sleep without the lights on, a constant, glaring reminder of the darkness that had invaded our lives. Most nights, I couldn't sleep either. I'd sit on the floor beside our bed, just watching her chest rise and fall, listening to her breathe, and wondering which god I had offended so deeply to deserve this punishment. The Senate president called me personally. His voice was calm, rehearsed, a politician's perfected mask of sympathy. "Rashid," he said, "I want you to know I have deployed every available resource. Whoever did this to Amina will not escape." I thanked him, playing my part in the charade. But deep down, I knew better than to believe him. In our world, justice is a commodity, not a right. Weeks turned into months. The official investigation went nowhere. No arrests, no suspects, no real progress. The news cycle moved on, and the country forgot. The unfortunate incident was relegated to the archives of yesterday's headlines, and that was when the envelope arrived. It appeared in my private mailbox at the Senate, with no stamp, no return address. Just my name, Rashid, written in clean, sharp handwriting. My hands trembled as I opened it. Inside was a photograph. A single, horrifying image of my wife from that day in the bush where they had left her. I didn't need to look twice. The image burned itself into my mind forever. Beneath the photo was a small flash drive. With a sense of dread, I plugged it into my laptop once. Only once. The screen lit up with a video file. Masked men, cruel laughter echoing in the background. And then a voice note, spoken in slow, deliberate Hausa. The words were a chilling message, a declaration of victory. "Tell the young senator this is a greeting from Kano." He touched what did not belong to him. Now he understands. I ripped the drive out and deleted everything. I formatted the drive, smashed it with a hammer, and then burned the pieces. I didn't go to the police. I didn't call the Senate president. I didn't need to. I already knew the truth. This wasn't a random act of violence. This was the work of Alhaji Musa Dantada. He hadn't shouted. He hadn't rushed into a confrontation. He had waited patiently, letting the noise from my own political scandal die down. And then, when the world had stopped watching, he had collected his payment. Not from me, but from the one thing I loved more than my own life. From that day forward, something inside me shut down. I went on being Senator Rashid. I went to the chamber, I voted, I gave speeches. I smiled for the cameras and shook hands with my colleagues, including the ones who knew what had happened and said nothing. I spoke when spoken to, but I was hollow, a shell of the man I used to be. The fire, the ambition, it was all gone, replaced by a cold, quiet emptiness. Amina left one night. It was as quiet as the revenge that broke us. There was no drama, no shouting match. Just a note left on my pillow. It read, "I tried, but I cannot heal where the wound was created. I didn't stop her. I didn't beg. How could I? She was right." Our home was no longer a sanctuary. It was a tomb filled with ghosts. Some things, once broken, cannot be begged back into place. To the rest of Nigeria, the story of the ambitious young senator was over. A rising star who had burned too brightly and then fizzled out. A personal tragedy that became a political footnote. They thought the story was finished. They were wrong. It wasn't, because while I was breaking apart in silence, something else was moving, slowly, methodically, in the corridors of Aso Rock, the seat of presidential power. Unseen forces were shifting, and a different kind of storm was gathering. Then, on a quiet Tuesday morning, everything changed. The president summoned the press for an unscheduled, urgent briefing. There were no aides flanking him, no prepared notes on the podium. It was just him, and a single microphone. He leaned in, his expression grim. "My fellow Nigerians," he began, his voice echoing across the nation. "Today the roof will be lifted." At that exact moment, my phone vibrated. An unknown number, one line of text. "It's your turn to fall." I closed my eyes, the world spinning around me. Because in Nigeria, when power finally decides to clean house, nobody is spared. The quiet revenge was over. The real war was just beginning, to be continued. Thank you for watching. This is just one chapter in a much larger story. If you're hooked and want to find out what happens next, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode. Drop a comment below with your predictions. Who sent that text? And what does the president know? We'll see you next time.